Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Gordon Frayne. We are back with another video. Today we're talking about SUI crypto staking. How can you stake SUI to earn yield and earn passive income? That's what we're going to dive into. As always, if you get any value out of today's video, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you've got a completely free gift waiting for you in the description of the video down below, The Rise of Bitcoin. Go ahead, grab it for free, and let's talk about how to stake SUI crypto. Okay, so just very quickly, looking at the price action of SUI, we actually have seen SUI have a small breakout above this downtrend it's been in since the beginning or middle of January. We had a breakout here running up to $2.80, pulling back down to retest the trend line, bouncing off of it and moving higher again. This is a positive sign that we might be ready to move a little bit higher, especially given that Bitcoin itself is threatening at least to break out of its downtrend that it's also been in since the middle of January, and we could be in for seeing Bitcoin about to move higher. As we know, when Bitcoin makes a 3, 4, 5% move, SUI can often make a 5, 10, 15% move to the upside. So I'm excited to see how that might play out over the next few weeks. Okay, so how do you stake your SUI? There is a couple of prerequisites here in the equation. First and foremost, you are going to need to be using a SUI native wallet. Yes, a self-custody wallet that is supported by SUI. My two favorite options are SUI Wallet that you can find at suiwallet.com or Suet, which you can find at suiet.app. Again, make sure you're using the correct links here, the official websites for creating and installing these self-custody SUI wallets on your browser. When you download either Suet or SUI Wallet, you are going to need to generate and create a seed phrase for your wallet. It is extremely important that you write down that seed phrase. It's going to be a 12 or 24 word seed phrase. You will never be shown that again. You need to write it down, store it in a safe place. Make sure that nobody else can access it, because that's going to be how you actually log in and access the funds on your wallet. So store it in a safe place. I cannot stress the importance of this. You should not share it with anyone. Do not save it in a Google document. Do not save it on your computer. Write it down on a physical piece of paper. Have a dedicated notebook for it. Imprint it on a metal stamped card. Do whatever it takes so that it's not saved in a digital form, and that you have those seed phrase saved safely for your eyes only. Okay, once you do that, you're going to have your wallet set up. You can see I've got the SUI wallet in my browser here. That means that you're going to be able to use that SUI wallet to purchase SUI across different decentralized exchanges on the SUI network. If I jump over to Cetus.zone, which is the largest decentralized exchange on the SUI network, you can access the app here and begin trading, purchasing, and swapping into SUI. Okay, the first thing you're going to have to do, obviously, is you're going to have some stablecoin in your wallet in order to purchase SUI. So again, if you've got stablecoin in your wallet here, I can use $20 here to purchase $20 worth of SUI, which is going to allow me to purchase $9.61 SUI, which is worth about $22. You can see my wallet is connected, and as long as you have your wallet connected to the decentralized protocol, you're going to be able to use stablecoin to purchase the SUI on the actual DEX. Okay, the other option would be for you to actually purchase SUI on a centralized exchange, whether that's Coinbase, Kraken, Bybit, Binance, etc., or Femex, the sponsor of today's video. I'm going to share that at the end. But you can purchase SUI from that centralized exchange and then send it across to your wallet address, and that funds or that SUI will get added directly into your self-custody wallet, whether you're using Suet or SUI Wallet. Okay, once you have that SUI in your wallet, the next step is to go and actually stake it. Okay, there's two major liquid staking protocols on SUI that I personally prefer. The first one is called Vololo. You can find it at volosui.com. And again, once you come over to the staking area, you can see that we have the ability here to go ahead and stake SUI in order to generate yield. Currently, if I zoom in here, you can see that you're going to get about 2.54% APY from staking your SUI. That is not a huge number, But I'm going to show you a little trick in this video where you can take that vSUI. vSUI stands for vololo SUI, which is a staked version of SUI, because once you stake your SUI here, I have the option, you can see my wallet is connected. If I click on, I've only got 2 SUI in this wallet here, but I can stake that SUI. I can receive 1.88 vSUI in return for that, which represents, it's like a token representation of the fact that I'm actually staking a certain amount of SUI. And I can take this vSUI and I can bring it over to another protocol like Navi and get even more yield from supplying my vSUI as collateral on a lending borrowing protocol like Navi or SUIland. Okay, so the process is relatively simple. You can see here we simply click on maximum amount or specify how much SUI we want to stake from our wallet. It's going to receive vSUI in return for that. We click on stake and we're going to start generating that 2.54% APY from staking our SUI. The other major protocol that I like is called Spring SUI. You can find Spring SUI over at springsui.com. Again, once you connect your wallet here, you want to make sure that you have it connected, and we can decide that we want to stake a certain amount of SUI. We know that we're going to be generating over here, the APR is being quoted at 2.39%. You can also see that one SUI is not perfectly equal to one SUI or Spring SUI. It's going to be given to you in a ratio of one SUI is equal to 0.989 Spring SUI, but essentially it's the same mechanism as vSUI over on Volo. We're going to supply 2 SUI, we're going to receive 1.97 SUI as the representation of the fact that we're staking our SUI. We're going to be generating that 2.39%. And we can take this SUI or Spring SUI and bring it over to another lending borrowing protocol and generate yield. So let's see how we do that. Again, once I stake this SUI, I'm going to have this SUI deposited into my wallet, and I can jump back over to another protocol. If I come over to SUIland, for example, SUIland is a protocol here that allows me to supply SUI. You can see here that I can supply SUI and I can generate a further 4.61% from supplying SUI as collateral over here on SUIland. So again, I'm generating the 2.39% APY by staking my SUI on Spring SUI. I get that SUI into my wallet in return. I can come over here, I can supply that SUI over here on SUIland and generate 4.6% as the deposit APR, and I can even use it as collateral to borrow against if I want to. So that is another way that you can kind of lever up the amount of yield that you can generate from staking your SUI within the SUI ecosystem. The same thing can be done for vSUI over on Navi protocol. If I open up Navi protocol, Navi and SUIland are both essentially competitive lend borrow protocols on the SUI blockchain. And if we launch Navi protocol, you can see that if I scroll down here, it is possible to also supply vSUI on Navi to earn 5.1%. So again, once we stake our SUI over on Volo, we're going to get vSUI into our wallet in return. We can come over to Navi protocol, we can supply vSUI and generate an additional 5.1% APR from supplying it over here. And we can also even use it as collateral and borrow more stable coins against our vSUI if we so please. So that is it for today's video, guys. A very simple, quick tutorial on how you can provide liquidity on these protocols, but more importantly, how you can stake your SUI, generate yield, get those staked SUI, SUI, or vSUI in return, bring those over, supply them as collateral on lending borrowing protocols, and generate even more yield. So hopefully that makes sense, guys. Again, if you want to learn more about how you can generate yield and cash flow in DeFi, come on over and check out the UIG. I'm helping a whole bunch of clients over in the UIG to generate yield, earn passive income, take back control of your financial future with decentralized finance. You're going to need this skill over the next decade. We're moving towards a world where everything's going to be running on blockchain rails. SUI is going to be here over the next number of years, in my opinion. And if you can generate yield and learn the skill set of how DeFi works, how to earn passive income with these protocols, you're going to be ahead of the pack over the next decade. Come on over, check it out for yourself. Today's video is also sponsored by Femex. Femex, the most efficient crypto trading and investment platform. SUI is available for trading and purchase over on Femex. Always do your own research. This is not financial advice. As always, guys, if you got any value out of today's video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up below. Hit subscribe, hit that bell notification icon. And again, you've got a free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin waiting for you in the description. Grab it down below and we'll catch you in the next one.